What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tuesday, I believe. Um, just back on here. Hope you're having a great day so far. I hope you're spending some quality time with your family, whatever you're doing. As most people know, I've been down in Mexico the last few days with my wife's aunt. She's not doing too good, so continue to keep my wife in your prayers and the family of her aunt, her daughters and stuff like that. We went to go visit her the other day, and I really don't like hospitals. I don't think anybody likes hospitals, but I truly cannot stand hospitals. I get really fidgety. I start to panic. My heart starts to beat hard. I start to sweat. It's just not good for me. I don't like hospitals. One of the reasons is when my father passed. That was a really bad experience for me, and since then I just really despise hospitals. So anyways, keep her on your prayers, or in your prayers. As I stated yesterday, we were talking about my plan and my intentions. As I stated yesterday, my plan and my intentions for this channel is not to hook anybody. It's not to be some kind of super YouTuber or TikTok famous or anything like that. My goal for me personally is just to share. It's just to get out there and speak to people and share my personality, share who I am, apart from our business stuff. I'm a firm believer that you separate each app, or you treat each app differently. And on one app you're looking for your clients on that side. On another app you're just being yourself, and then you can intertwine that. You don't have to be a certain way on any of these social media platforms. So I try to just be myself. Today I've been posting up some videos of what I had for breakfast, for example. Today I went to this little place that they have here in Piedras Negras that has like replicas of Mayan and Aztec culture, and I really like that stuff. That stuff is something that I enjoy reading about, learning about. I love the artwork, anything from the Mayans and the Aztecs. I'm always like, wow. So today I went to go look at some stuff. It was some replicas, huge replicas. I mean, you would think, someone back then carved this stuff out. So that was an awesome thing. I wanted to also talk about the beauty that's here in Mexico. The colors, you drive down the street and the colors here, they're not your typical beige and white and brown. Here, the colors just pop. I mean, it's like a photographer's dream place for backdrops. You have a bright canary yellow, reds and blues. I think we talked about that yesterday, but I got to see more. And today I went to this one part of town, and you just drive through and it's just like, bam, you just hit with all these vibrant colors. One thing, another thing, I'm sorry, that I like about Mexico is everything's so slow. Here everybody wakes up and just, it's like they're in slow motion, and it's refreshing for me because I'm so high paced. I'm so, from the moment I get up all day long, I'm just bam, 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 either on social media or working on material for clients. It's refreshing to come to a place and just be like, wow, wake up. Just to wake up takes forever. Everybody in the house is waking up and we're going to breakfast, and then by the time breakfast is done, it's already 2 or 3. Back home, I would be in panic mode. I'd be like, dang, I woke up at 5 in the morning, we should already eat by 6, 7. I already hit like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all this stuff. So for me, it's been refreshing just to come here and just relax a little bit. I still have material that has to go out to our clients, so that's still in my head, and I'm still working through everything. But it's allowed me to refresh and look at things. Step away from what I've been doing in my life lately and what I want to do. And I'm glad I came. I mean, her aunt's gonna pass, so I feel bad for them. there's nothing we can really do. You know, she's gonna be in hospice now, but I don't want to sound morbid, you know, but I'm glad I came. It was refreshing. On the way back up, I'm gonna be able to see my mother and my brother, say hi to them. But I'm gonna come back to my office at home and rethink a lot of things. Rethink where I'm wasting my time, where I should be investing my time, who I should be investing into, who are the people that are gonna help support me the way I support them, and cut off any of the fat, cut off anything that's negative, cut off anything that's gonna prevent me from being the best I can be in 2025. Everybody's best versions of themselves is different. Some people think, hey, I'm gonna come out in 2025, I wanna be a millionaire. I'm gonna come out in 2025, I wanna be the best photographer, I'm gonna be booked and this and that. Coming down here has allowed me to think, I wanna be a better father. I wanna be a better husband. I wanna be a better son, friend. I wanna be a better me. Yesterday we went to a posada with a bunch of pastors and stuff like that, and all of them were dressed in suits and stuff. But you know, I wasn't planning on going to this thing that they had, so I just came with what we had. So I walked in there, and when I walked in, you know, everybody did that, you know, in the movies where everything just stops and they look back at you. Well, they started looking at me up and down. You know, I had my tattoos, you know, all out. I was still dressed good, but it wasn't to that level where everybody was wearing suits and stuff like that. So when I walked in, I had to make a choice. Either accept that they're staring at me that way and wondering who I am and wondering why this tattooed guy just walked into this big pastor's posada that they're having, or I instantly just thought, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take these. They have these little trays of like sugar cookies, and they wanted the people to put them on the tables so everybody can eat. So I went and I grabbed it. You know, I grabbed a bunch on it, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to each table. I'm gonna say, hey, how are you? Buenas noches. You know, my name is William, and shine instead of being shunned. There's a big difference. If you go out and you shine, you give your best version of you, there's no way you're gonna get shunned. Shine, shun. It's all a choice though. And that you could take anywhere in business. If you're nervous or anything like that, or like this, you know, coming on here. My first video, if I go back, I didn't delete it. I'm gonna save all this stuff. I'm gonna go back and look at my progress. And before I was so afraid of being shunned, you know, for having a speech impediment, a strong accent, not being a beautiful, eloquent speaker, or this and that, or not having the pops and the flares on my video camera. I think I'm shining, me, because I'm enjoying it. I'm starting to smile, I'm starting to laugh, I'm starting to just talk and not be someone who I'm not. That's one big thing that I've been trying to focus on hard, is not have an imposter syndrome. Is just to come on here and be myself. And I think I'm doing that. I'm really enjoying coming on here. I'm really enjoying that these are the steps I'm gonna be taking towards my podcast. And that these don't have to be perfect. These are for me, these are for me to get better. I don't have to have the best lighting. You can tell, look at the bags under my eyes here. You know, there's no light because I couldn't bring a tripod. I'm on this little cell phone, and it's working fine. I think it's working fine. I think I'm relaying to you. I think I'm sharing messages. I think I'm being open and honest. And that's what I want to come out. I want it to be just me. I don't want nothing else. I want no fluff. Yeah, I do love our logo. I do love putting the exit. I do love throwing some stuff on. But as always, you know, you can't polish church. You got to fix the inside. You got to fix yourself before you come out. And I think that's where a lot of us lack, is we don't appreciate who we are. In my older age, I don't want to give it too much. I have a lot of respect for myself. I have a lot of respect for the journey. I'm proud of myself for coming on here, because I could be wishing this. I can be saying, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. But I'm actually taking steps toward that, if that makes sense. I'm trying not to blab. I'm just trying to talk. But I do enjoy the comments. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you to my friends that are following me, that are lifting me up and inspiring me. Thank you very much. For the ones that ain't in my corner, I mean, it's not my loss. That's the way I see it. I have so much to offer, so much to give. And in 2025, I'm not gonna let anybody hold me back anymore. I'm not gonna let anybody be a naysayer. I'm not gonna let anybody just backslide on me, or I'm not gonna let anybody be in the corner that should not be in that corner. I'm gonna cut off the fat. If I find that I'm helping people, but they're not helping me, or I'm the butt end of a joke, or this and that, I don't need that. The world's full of that. I mean, you can take that somewhere else. I'm here to grow. And if you're here to grow, grow with me. Come on here. Subscribe to the channel. Drop me comments. Share, tag me in your videos. If you're gonna start a new podcast like this, let me know how it's going. I love to see growth. I love to see progress. I love people being honest. The other day I watched a video of a famous photographer that I follow. And he went through a rough patch. He lost his brother, and then another brother, and then his mother, all in the same year. But he was growing on his channel. I mean, he looked like the outside of the shell was perfect. Everything in this guy's life was going great. And he just came on a YouTube video. I'll say his name, Justin Porter. Justin, if you're watching this, big props to you, man. When I saw that video, I can relate. It's hard to balance life. It's hard to push and reach for success when you're hurting on the inside. The balance is not there. Success, hurt. You flip one way, and at one time something's gonna break or something's gonna fail. And for you to come out on a video and say that publicly, big props. It took a lot of cojones. Most people won't do that. They'll portray it and then they'll write it to the end. Fake it till they make it. But I love videos like that. And I think, like I said yesterday, we need more of that. We need more of the rawness. We need more people being honest with people and trying to share what they got with nothing and no expectations from it. I know some of these videos, will get 15, 20 likes or whatever the case is, but what I'm seeing is people are coming to the videos I'm putting out and then going to other videos, and it's increasing. And the community that I'm building, it's awesome. So I thought I'd come and share, just chat with you. Not anything about your business in the future. I mean, those little tips I gave you, but other than that, I mean, whatever you're pushing for in 2025, steamroll through everything. Cut off the fat. Look at your corner. Analyze the people around you. And the ones that are supporting you are probably the ones you turn your back on the most. I have a friend, Rafael Torres. He sends me a daily message. This guy does not fail. A daily message into my inbox. Hey brother, I'm praying for you. I hope everything goes well. Sometimes you look at him and you're like, should I respond? I'm sleepy. And a day will go by and I might not respond, and I'll do 2 text messages back to him saying, hey, you know what? Thank you for praying for me the other day. Sorry I got busy, but I love you. Those are the people you want to look for. Whoever's in your corner now, step back away from that corner. Step back away from that group and really look at those people. See if they have their best intentions. The ones that have the best intentions are not in that inner circle. They're on the outside, and they've been watching you go to these other circles. And that took a lot for me to realize that joining these new circles made me not look at my original friends, the one that truly want me to succeed. And that's gonna be another goal of mine, is just to get back into the lives of these people, the people that have the best intentions for me. So anyway, someone's showing up here. I don't want to be too much longer. It's like 15 minutes now, but Thank you for all that y'all do. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for sharing the videos, and thank you for being part of this journey with me. And we'll see what I can do tomorrow. I got a whole bunch of videos I'm gonna load up. If, like I said, if you're not following, subscribe. I'm gonna load those videos up of all the artwork that I saw through a photographer's eyes. It's funny. Let me share another story. So I'm doing all these videos, recording these pieces of art, you know. And the locals that were there, they just walked by these artworks like nothing, you know. And then I saw this other person look at me, and I was recording. I'm on the floor. I'm doing this. I'm doing the typical photographer stance, just moving all the way around. Then he starts looking at it different. Then he starts taking a video of they had like these little pyramids that were set up there. And then everywhere I was going, he was going and taking the same shots. Sometimes, like I said, we focus on everything that's in front of us that we forget the beauty of things, the beauty of friendship, the beauty of family. And when I turned around, all of a sudden it wasn't just one guy recording with me. It was another family. It was some other people. And I guarantee you, these people walk by the same piece of art every single day without even noticing the beauty of it. That's the power of changing your perspective, looking at things with a different eye. It opens up the eyes of a lot of other people to see different things. So I'll end with that. I don't want to keep going because I can keep going now. It was funny before when I started these podcasts, I ran out of things to say. I'm like, oh my God, what do I talk about? But now I could just sit here like I'm talking with a friend. And I hope you're enjoying that. So, Christmas is almost here. If you're angry at somebody or you're distant from somebody, reach out to that person. Apologize. Be the bigger person. That doesn't mean you're less of a person. Just reach out, embrace them, tell them you love them, wish them a Merry Christmas or whatever, and then move on. Hopefully they're moving with you. Hopefully they leave everything behind them and you rebuild that bond again. So, but the people that don't accept any kind of apologies, I mean, that's their character, not yours. So don't let that bother you either. So if you apologize to somebody and they don't accept your apology or anything like that, that ain't on you. That ain't on you. That's on them, because you were the bigger person and you acknowledge it and you apologize. So I think I talked enough. I think they're gonna make fajitas today or some kind of carne asada. I know that they're making menudo, so it's gonna be good food. Watch for those videos because I always do videos of all the food I'm eating. The reason I do that too is because my kids aren't with me. They're back at home with my oldest daughters, so I want to share everything with them. And then also bring other people that have never experienced Mexico, share a little bit of that stuff with them too. So dogs are barking, sun's going down, birds are going off. I'm doing pretty good. Can't wait to see my brother and my mother, so yeah, that's about it. Hope you have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Deuces.